What's going on, guys? It's your boy Crowshoof from the Cosmic Game channel here, and today I'm gonna be telling you guys the story of the 420 party. So this story happened last 420 about 4 months ago. It was in April 20th, 2017. So that day leading up to it, I knew my parents would be not okay if I just told them I was going to a 420 party. So I had to make up a lie to do that. Basically, what I said was, my school's having a activity on Thursday because it was on a Thursday, and I just said I was like, oh, they're having an activity that's going until 7. So, like, and one thing that sucks is that at this time I was in high school, and my friend Tavo was in middle school, but he was in the last year of middle school. And so the thing about Thursdays is that Thursdays you get out at like 12:20, and that's every day for middle school. But for high school, it's like every other week. You have a half day here, and then you don't. So this happened to be a day I didn't have one, but he did. So he got out of school at 12:20 and started the party, and I had to get there at like 4. So I was already like really late, like 3.5 hours late, and by that time he already rolled up a 12-inch cone. That's 1 foot. I was there for the roach. The roach was still huge as fuck though. Like you probably count the roach as just a regular joint. Um, and I come in and I got Gustavo a present. I gave him GTA 5 because it was his birthday, and we just got into it, like I had 50 bucks and I gave it to him to give to his mom, and his mom bought us, like, I'm not sure how much it was. All I know is it was like, let me think. So two A's. Yeah, I think it was like 2 A's. So we had a fair amount. We had at least 10 grams, at least, among with like other stuff that people brought. And we just started going off. Those bongs. We were just packing, passing, choking, laughing, tight. And then it all started, man. We were smoking a joint. Someone actually rolled like a joint this time, and we just started smoking it. It doesn't have a filter, so the kid was like, "Yo, I'm a Wu-Tang the shit," right? And we're all freaking out, like, "Yo, Wu-Tang the shit, damn." I'll give you a brief definition of Wu-Tang. It's when you have the rest of the joint that you would just throw on the ground, and you would suck on it, fucking gay, and then you'd like open your mouth and just go and just let go of the joint, and hopefully it just like flies in the back of your throat and lands in your stomach without going out, and then it just burns inside your stomach, and the smoke just like is coming from the inside. So we're like, damn, this dude gonna Wu-Tang the shit. So we went out to the back, and he's like, I'm gonna do this shit, guys, I'm gonna do it. And we're like, oh shit, you gonna do it. And he takes it, and like it was like put up and shut up, like you're not gonna bitch out now. And he takes it, and he does exactly what I just described, and he Wu-Tangs this shit, dude. He goes down, success. And I'm like, damn, I barely could put joints out with my tongue. This dude Wu-Tanging this shit. And then we go back inside, and his parents, dude, cause like this is a 420 party. It's adults, kids, it's everyone, dude, in this entire house. And the adults, they're making food, dude. Like we had fucking cupcakes, hot dogs, like donut shit. And like we went back inside, and I think at a total, so it was me, Tavo, a kid named Josh, uh, another kid named Daniel, I think, and then the kid that Wu-Tanged it, and then, sorry if I forgot anyone. Uh, so, we're just chilling, you know, and then, oh yeah, this guy comes in, and he wants to roll a joint. He's like, I need a face to roll a joint. There's nowhere to sit. Can I sit on the couch? And we're like, yeah, sure, dude. And he's rolling a joint, and he came on the subject of gravity bongs, and he's like, you guys ever hit a gravity bong? And we're like, shit, yeah. And he's like, I'm gonna make one, and we're like, cool, yeah. And he makes one, and we go outside, and it's all ready. We packed it with some good, man. It's some good shit that we got too. And so he challenges me, or I think I challenged him. I was like, I could hit this bong harder than you could hit. Damn, I was trying to come up with a joke. I can hit this bong harder than you could hit anybody in your life or something. Yeah. And he's like, bet. Nah, adults don't do that. He was like, a game on then. And we started making our gravity bongs, and he packs his bowl. I think I just gave him some of mine because like we had a lot. I was not being stitchy. Wait, but anyway, I was not being hoggy of it. I was like sharing it around, dude, giving it to adults, giving it to like anyone. It didn't matter. We had a lot, and he takes the gravity bong and he puts the flame on the weed in the bowl. And if you know how the gravity bong works, it's basically a 5-gallon bucket, and then you put a 2-liter soda bottle in the center of it, and you fill the 5-gallon bucket with water, and then you put the 2-liter bottle all the way down, and then you attach a bowl to it on the top where the cap would go. And then the way you get it to work is that it uses gravity, gravity bong. But while you're pulling up the 2-liter bottle, the water, everything has a positive and negative reaction. So when you're pulling up, the water's pulling down. So you put the flame on the bowl and pull up on the 2-liter, and the water is causing the flame to go through the bowl, and it just fills up the chamber of the 2-liter bottle. And then you unscrew the cap and go down, and you suck all the smoke out of the 2-liter bottle. It's basically like, it's more than a bong, to be honest. Like, you probably get more smoke than out of just a regular bong. So when he gets up to the plate, he goes first, because I'm kind of nervous. Like, at the same, I'm kind of nervous. I'm talking about mouth, and I don't know if this guy can really can do shit. What if he just takes an entire bowl, holds it in, ghosts it? Like, that would have been fucked. And so he gets down on his knees, and he's lighting the bowl, pulling up on the water bottle, and then he does something that makes us all look around. He pulls up on it and then pushes down, and you just see because when you push down, it's the positive negative reaction. You push down, the water goes up, and the water was pushing the smoke out of the bowl, and he's just doing the same thing, water on the weed, and then just keep pushing down and back up and back down. And me and Tyler both say, we're like, you just wasted your greens, dude. Nah, I know what I'm doing, guys. You don't know what you're doing. And he takes the hit, and it's literally, he blows it out immediately, and it's literally how can I think about it? It's it wasn't even that much. If you've ever seen someone hit a bong and then pull out and blow out all the smoke, that's a lot. But he just, it was literally like a ghost. Basically, you barely see it. It was a ghost, but not that type of ghost. And I get in there, and I'm like, all right, Tavo, you you light it, I'll pull. I think I did it all by myself. I think I lit and pulled, and yeah, I pulled it all the way up. They literally like all the way up. I torched the whole bowl. Cause I knew I was like, you know what, like I could do something soft and it would still beat him, but I want to prove that I got the shits. So I I take it and I pull the gravity bong all the way up, like literally to where it's almost about the water is almost about to escape the ventricular force and go into the 2 liter bottle and push all the smoke out. So I stopped right there. I unscrewed the bolt and I went down on the shit, dude. I from the top of the bottle all the way down, and I even sucked in a little bit of water, cause that's how you know you're hard. And so I did that, and I came up, and I just blew it out, and it's like, damn. And we're like, yeah, like everyone's celebrating, like kids rule, shit. And we go back inside. I think it's about, what time would it be? If I came there at 4, and then all this shit happened, it was probably at least like 2 hours in. So I had like an hour before I had to start walking back to the school to get picked up by my dad. Because I told my dad, like, pick me up at 7. Yeah, so if I wasn't at the school at 7, then that was gonna be fucked. So last hour, we went back into the room with the couch and the PS4, and I came up with the idea. I was like, dude, we need to hotbox this shit. And Tavo and everyone else was like, fuck yeah, dude, we need to hotbox. We closed the windows. And there's a certain thing that pissed me off. I mean, I love you, Josh. You're pretty awesome and everything. But like, so there was this one kid here who didn't want to get caught by his dad. And he would like, nah, we can't hotbox, man. Like, that shit will be all over my clothes. I'll get caught. And I'm like, fuck, man. But either way, we made an agreement. We shut all the windows, but he wanted to keep the door open. And I was like, this is not a fucking hotbox. But anyway, we're still smoking mad reefer in this bitch. And, we end up, it's like the final 45 minutes to a half an hour before I have to go. And we still have a pile sitting on the fucking table, like a fucking pile. I mean, it was probably like an illusion, because it was probably like maybe 6 grams. Now it's like, dude, we need to smoke this all, dude. We start packing bowls, dude. We start telling the adults, we're like, yo, get in here. We're finishing the weed right now. And like, I've never laughed so hard in my life. Like, literally one time, his dad sat next to me, and he was hitting a bong, and I was hitting the pipe, and I literally, like, I finished my hit off the pipe, and the minute I just took my face off the pipe for no reason, no one said a joke, I just busted through. I just started dying laughing. And like, people were just dying, man. It was awesome. I don't know why I laughed. All I know is I took a hit off the pipe. This was probably like my sixth hit off the pipe, because I was just like smoking the pipe, packing the bowl, smoking the pipe, packing the bowl. You know what I mean? And I just started dying laughing. And we got so much to go. I only got 10 minutes left, guys, before I gotta leave. And we're just packing bowls, packing bongs. If someone was like, let's do a joint, I'm like, nah, it's gonna take too long. And, we just did it all, dude. There was like a little bit comes on the table, and I was like, alright guys, I'm leaving. And Tavo, without me knowing, he packed the final bowl, and he comes up to me as I'm leaving the house, and he's like, dude, hit this. And I'm like, yeah, dude, is this the rest of it? He's like, yep, this is all of it. And I'm like, oh my god. And I took it, and I was like, thank you, man. And he's like, no time, happy next 420, right? And I was like, yeah. And I went back to the school on time. It was only like 6:55 when I got there, so I only had to wait 5 minutes for him to come get me. And he didn't even know, unless he watches this video. In that case, what's up, dude? Uh, Peace, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this story. Leave a like if you did. And if you want more weed stories, if you want more getting in trouble stories, just leave a comment down below. Peace.